Swarms of flies and maggots filled Lauren Fasciola's Williamsbridge apartment for weeks, she says.
The problem is so bad that we wake up and they're on top of us. I'm drinking a cup of coffee and they're falling into our coffee.
The nurse and mother of a 7-year-old girl,
I didn't let it go because we have to live like this. I have a kid hiding under blankets.
wound up getting hauled off to the hospital to be treated for an infected bug bite. Residents of 3830 White Plains Road knew something was seriously wrong.
We all kind of knew something was dead in the building.
One late July night, before the bug infestation began, Fasciola says she heard fighting in the apartment above her.
And then I heard a man screaming like I've never heard a man scream like that.
In the weeks to follow, a number of grotesque signs spooking neighbors.
The more we walked up there, it was a funny smell and, common sense.
On July 29th, Fasciola says she tried to get help, sending a text to her Project Renewal case manager. The nonprofit houses people with mental illness and substance abuse issues and rents 8 units in this building, including the apartment in question.
I knew it already and I reported it and nobody listened. That was the most frustrating part.
Police say a body was found in the apartment above her on August 17th, nearly 3 weeks later. The apartment, Fasciola says, not cleaned out until September 9th.
The body was like melted into the mattress. So the bugs, the maggots, the roaches were embedded in the mattress. They were already in the walls. They're still in the walls.
Over a span of roughly 3 weeks, Fasciola says she tried to alert the authorities multiple times, providing us with phone records of her calls to the 47th precinct. Fasciola says police did in fact show up to the building more than once.
They got up these stairs and halfway up to the apartment, and he said, "There is an odor. We have to go get our supervisor. We'll be back." They never came back.
Project Renewal telling us in part, while we don't know exactly how long the body was in the apartment, it seems very unlikely that it was anything close to 3 weeks, since no one notified us of a concern about the apartment before August 17th, contradicting Fasciola's claims. The nonprofit tells us their case managers texted with Fasciola on 3 separate occasions and made a home visit, and there was no mention of the situation. We got building maintenance on the phone, and they tell me they tried to find the source of the odor and called an exterminator to the building multiple times.
As much as we wanted to do more, there was nothing we could do more when it comes to a body and a police matter.
Fasciola says she's been requesting a transfer from this apartment ever since this nightmare. But it wasn't until News 12 got involved in late September that she got the green light from Project Renewal.
We wanted to get out of the building from day one. After with your help, we actually finally got the okay to be transferred. So thank you.
Now, Fasciola says she and her family are in the process of seeing new apartments. We reached out to police for a response to the allegation that they were called multiple times to that building to investigate the odor, but didn't do anything. We haven't received a response. Anthony Carlo, News 12.